Yeah, let's not go into that.
No, I would never mention that.
Of course not.
No.
You know, why louse up a recip? You know what I mean?
No, I'm cool.
Okay, now here's the quote.
All right, this is a quote from a book.
Incidentally, is the movie script? You have no script. You said that's not progressed one iota.
As far as I know, as of yesterday afternoon, there was no script. Gene was, I understand, working with other writers. Who they may be, God only knows. Whether there'll be a script or not, I don't know.
But you're off the movie.
As far as they haven't gotten back to me.
But Tom, got a note from Gene Roddenberry, which I think is interesting. He said, we have a starting date, July 15th, but we don't have a script. But he said, what the hell? He said, there are a lot of people that have scripts that don't have a starting date.
Beautiful. Did he mention a year?
No, he didn't mention
a year.
Well, we'll get back to you.
Okay. Quote.
Okay, this is from a book review of a paperback that came out that was marketed as, if you like Star Trek, you'll love this book, okay? And the critic, John Kurlovich, said, the ever-spreading influence of that, he says, still there remains the fascinating question of why the author of this book didn't latch on to a better model for a novel than Star Trek. The ever-spreading influence of that show is now an undeniable fact. A good deal has been said and written about this phenomenon, but many seem to agree that the program's advocates, whatever else they are appallingly indiscriminate. What can one make of a mentality that not only condones mediocrity, but believes it to be something good, something decidedly worth emulating? Now, that is the most dead-on quote I've ever heard about the Star Trek phenomenon. As good as the show may have been, at best, all it is really is a television show. There are no great conventions of 30,000 people going to discuss Proust's Remembrance of Things Past. There are not people dashing in to pay homage to Ralph Nader, the Ralph Nader convention. This was plain and simple, is a kind of hero worship that is on the same plane with the Beatles, on the same plane with, Elvis Presley or Jacqueline Suzanne books. It's better for TV, but what we're talking about again is that great swamp of television drama, which at best never touches, even the middle range of what is done in other medium. Ta-da!
Okay, but I think you need a frame of reference. Now, you cannot translate or cannot transcribe the quality of a novel and compare that to the quality of a television show.
Why not?
Because they're apples and oranges. That's why. You can't. We know that from our personal experience. I'm doing that science fiction seminar. I took some of the fantasy novelists and had professional actors read from them, and it was dull because it doesn't translate. It's not theater. It's not necessarily theater.
Well, but that wasn't drama. That was a straight reading. What we're talking about is the difference between the best of the Star Trek episodes and any one segment of, say, Rich Man, Poor Man, which is running on another network. And clearly you can take meaningful gut-level material and translate it to a television medium so that you don't insult the viewers.
Yes.